All right. So thank you for being here tonight. We are going to go through some announcements from the Bahamas event. We had an incredible event for everybody that was there. We went through some amazing information, training, content, but most importantly, we had an incredible event. And for us in the Bahamas, obviously for those of you that weren't there, you didn't get a chance to experience everything, but it was absolutely incredible. I know for a lot of you, this is your first time at the Atlantis. And, I know the pictures do not do it justice. But for those of you who got a chance to be there this weekend, I heard from many people that it was the best vacation, the best trip of their entire lives. Most people said it was on their bucket list. And so we really are doing what we say we're doing when we're getting people on these trips and getting people a chance to cross things off their bucket list. But I'm going to go through some announcements that Eva shared this weekend in the Bahamas and talk to you a little bit about how this is going to be integrated. First of all, we highlighted all of the new international golf editions. These have already been live, by the way. So all of these new international golf partners are able to be booked through the regular World Vantage booking platform. If you have not registered for the World Vantage platform, you have to register once you're a member of Bright Life on the World Vantage network so they can assign a user ID to you. All of that is in our app and in our user experience, but we still know a lot of people that have not done it. You should definitely do it. If you're going to book a tee time, you need to do it. You need to get in the system, and you can use their system that we've already had for all of these international golf benefits. I mean, you can go all the way through Europe and play some of the most famous courses around the world. We've got access now in Asia, the Middle East, England, Italy, UK, Ireland. So there's a lot of courses all over the world, no matter where you're traveling or where you're going. This is obviously something that's going to really expand our value outside of the United States. We also announced our new exclusive ticket partnership. We vetted a lot of different ticket companies. We've had calls and meetings with Live Nation and some others. And Sports Events 365 has the lowest fees and the best prices that we could find in the industry. And they have a special discount code for us that's going to be embedded into the app. And you can see when you go to their platform that they're a global company. That's one of the other things that we really liked about them was that they're in 22 languages, they're in 150 countries, and they have great customer service. A lot of those other ticket sites in the US, I don't know if you've ever dealt with them, they're not great in terms of customer support and customer service. But this is going to be really big for helping us grow outside of the United States because they've got far more than what like StubHub and SeatGeek and a lot of those sites that you see here in the US have. They've got much more than that. And they also have exclusive ticket packages and tickets to the 2025 World Cup. Also, they have a lot of the European Champions League soccer, and that includes friendly matches and international matches. So if you're into soccer, you're going to love this partnership, and we have an exclusive pricing discount with them as well. We also announced a new partnership with Go City. Go City, we love. This is another vendor that is really making waves in the travel industry. And what they've done is they've basically cornered the market on attractions and destinations that are popular for tourists. And so you have a couple of different options with them. They're going to be embedded directly into our app. So the entire experience will be part of your Bright Life app. You choose which type of pass you want to get, and then you can see the savings when you get in there. And the savings are dramatic. So this is not like 10% off or 15% off. Some of these are 30, 40% off, depending on what you choose and which pass you purchase and what city you go to. You can see on here, they've got Amsterdam, Barcelona, Boston, Cancun, Gothenburg, LA, London, New Orleans, New York, Miami, Madrid, Hong Kong. And so A lot of different options when it comes to these different cities, and anything from hop on, hop off bus tours to theme parks, amusement parks, also major attractions like the Sky Deck in Chicago, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. And then, I mean, the list goes on and on, all of the major tourist cities around the world. And once again, another exclusive partnership. One of the things we also asked everybody to do this weekend while we were in the Bahamas was share your testimonials. We have the ad tag message group, which is Bucket List Life, and that is in your Bright Life blueprint. It is not the Bright Life Facebook page, and it is not the Bright Life Facebook group. But what we're asking for everybody to do is share testimonials in the Bucket List Life, which is the ad tag message group, whenever you use anything in the app. So whether it's a trip that you book, whether it's a City Go Pass, whether it's theme park tickets, movie tickets, amusement parks, the member deals. Excuse me. No matter what it is that you do, take pictures with your sign. Of course, a lot of you have signs now. We gave tons of signs to everybody in the Bahamas. So if you have somebody on your team that was there, they've got signs, they've got shirts. But post your testimonials. Take a picture if you can. If it's something you can take a picture at, like if it's at an event or sporting event or golf. Any of you that play golf and use the tee times through World Vantage, we want to get more member stories out there. And what we're doing is we're doing newsletters now on the 1st and the 15th. And so these newsletters are going to feature a member in every newsletter. Sometimes it might be an influencer and talking about how Bright Life has impacted their life or their team or their experience. And then sometimes it's going to be a member who's just getting fulfillment and savings from using the membership. So we're going to be choosing people that are submitting their testimonials to be featured in these newsletters. The newsletters are going to go out on the 1st and the 15th. And you're going to be featured in there if you're submitting your testimonials onto the pages. And we're asking for everybody to do this because we want our stories told. We have so many people that are telling us about the savings and the experiences, but we're just not getting enough mileage on social media. We gave away a $500 gift certificate this weekend in the Bahamas. We also gave away a set of diamond earrings from one of our new partners, the Luxury Exchange. And so for those of you that were at the Bahamas, you got a chance to hear about all of these new vendors and partners. And the Luxury Exchange is going to be part of our member deals site. But in the meantime, we're going to be putting this week a special coupon code. If you want to shop through their lab-grown diamonds, or if you want to have them source any designer bags or watches, we get a special wholesale price for Bright Life. And that coupon code will be posted in the news of the back office until this site is integrated into our member deals. This is a new partner that was announced this weekend. So with that said, I want to go through some announcements in terms of timeline. Now, the two vendors that you just heard about, Tickets 365 and the City Go Passes, those are going to be live within the next 2 weeks. Those are in final approval with the Google Store and App Store. And we just got final approval for all of our video content. And so the new series, the 10-day New Year, New You series that Corey did, that we announced this weekend in the Bahamas, is going live this week. We just got the approval for that. We've been waiting for over a month. And so if those videos are not live in the app this week, we are going to be sharing those videos, those 10 videos on our YouTube channel as well. So the first one of those will be posted tomorrow. And so we're just waiting literally any minute for those videos to go live along with the 10-day New Year, New You. Also, we are in final testing of the new 2 and Free feature that will be company-wide. So we will be eliminating the Lifer 200 and giving everyone that has 2 active members free membership, that will be announced on Saturday. So we have a final testing meeting tomorrow, and we will know what day that is going live. So on Saturday during our training this weekend, we will clarify the changes to that rule. We're going to put out a new compensation plan document, and we will give you the timeline on when that will go live. It could be in the next 6-7 days. It might be as many as 10 or 11 days, but it is already in final testing, and we will announce the for sure date of that on Saturday in the training this Saturday. Also, like I said, the videos will be live any day now. And in the meantime, we are going to put Corey's 10-day New Year, New You videos. We'll put the first one of those up on our YouTube channel tomorrow, but those have been approved. These other two vendors that we just announced in Bahamas this weekend are in production and will be live in the next week to 2 weeks. So you're going to have a lot of new stuff in the app over the next couple of weeks. And so one of the things that I'm going to do, I'm about to announce this $5,000 bounty, is we are going to do a new member training this Saturday. So this Saturday will coincide with the kickoff to the 90-day $5,000 guaranteed bounty that I'm about to announce. And on Saturday, we are going to be doing a new member training. So that is going to be in conjunction. So if you are going to participate in the $5,000 bounty, the 90-day guarantee that I'm about to talk about, you definitely must be on the training this Saturday. But because we have the changes with the 2 and free, changes with the comp plan, lots of new vendors, lots of new things. The videos are going to be in there. New vendors are going to be in the site. We're building new menu buttons. There's going to be new features in the app in terms of the 2 and free feature. So we're going to be going through a lot of that on Saturday. So Saturday's training is going to be very important, although it is geared towards what I do with a brand new person and walking them through the membership, showing them the value, showing them how to use everything. Some of that is going to be education for you because we have a lot of new stuff that's either going to be live this week or going to be live over the next couple of weeks. And so with that being said, I want to walk you through this $5,000 bounty. Okay, and so the way that this is going to work, okay, is that this is an optional contest, okay? Now, you can participate in this contest and in this mentorship program without having to follow all of the rules to qualify for the $5,000 bounty. So this mentorship program that I'm launching this Saturday is open to everybody in the company. So if you've ever said, man, I wish my upline was this, or I wish my upline was that, or I wish somebody would have helped me do this, I wish somebody would have helped me do that, you're not going to have any excuses after this, because starting on Saturday, I'm going to be mentoring you for 90 days as if I signed you up brand new myself, okay? And along with this, I'm issuing a guarantee. And if you are going to participate in the guarantee, I will sign a legal document guaranteeing you that at the end of the 90 days, if you complete the program, that you will be a Lifer 7500, which means that you will be on track for 6 figures over the next 12 months. Or if you're not a Lifer 7500, I will give you $5,000. So literally all you have to do is go through the mentorship program, follow all the components of the program, and then if you're not a Lifer 7500 in the next 90 days, then you will get a $5,000 check from me, okay? So here is the way the program is going to run. We are going to do 90 straight days of communication and training. So that means every day over the next 90 days, starting on Saturday, you will have a daily communication or training with me. We are going to do these as regularly scheduled as possible, pending travel and pending meetings and events, okay? And any holidays, all right? So we are going to do them at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We decided to do them in the evening so that as many people could get on them as possible, as late as possible, so that the East Coast and West Coast would be able to do it after regular business hours. So you do not have to be full-time in order to participate in this program, okay? You must commit to the entire 90 days. So if you want to be eligible for the $5,000 bounty, You can't miss any meetings in the 90 days. Okay. You also must commit to the 7-hour work week, which I went through in the Bahamas, and I'm going to go through on Saturday in the training. So I'm going to walk you through the 7-hour work week, and that is something that you have to do every week for the 90 days. Okay. So that'll be essentially 12 weeks of the 7-hour work week. Okay. So that's 84 hours over 90 days. That's less than 1 hour per day that you're committing to. All right. Any assignments or any tasks that are given in the meetings, okay, or in during any of our sessions must be completed. So any tasks, whether it's a names list or a meeting or whatever it is that we're doing in the sessions, all of those tasks must be completed if you want to maintain eligibility for the $5,000 bounty. You have to complete all tasks and all meetings and attend all Zooms that are part of your 7-hour work week. So that means that you do not have to be on every Zoom, but you have to complete your 7-hour work week every week. So for the 90 days, so for 12 weeks, you have to do all of your 7-hour work week activities, which once again, if you are not in the Bahamas to hear that message, I am covering that on Saturday in the training. I'm going to sign the guarantee with you, okay? So we will do a legal DocuSign that will have exactly what you're seeing right here on the screen. And it will say, if you complete all of this and you are not lifer 7,500 at the end of 90 days, which puts you on track because it's 90 some odd $1,000 in earnings, that doesn't include any travel dollars. So it's 6 figures annually. Then I will pay you $5,000. So here is your guarantee that I guarantee you, if you follow this program in my mentorship, you will be at 6 figures in income. You will be a lifer 7,500 at the end of the 90 days. Not on track to be a lifer 7,500. You will be a lifer 7,500 at the end of the 90 days. So I want you to do the math real quick and think about this guarantee, okay? Because I just told you that you have to commit to the 7-hour work week, and it's for 12 weeks. So 7 times 12 is only 84 hours. So that means that in order to do this, you have to commit to 84 hours of work plus a daily call and any outside assignments. Okay, so let's call it the daily calls will probably be a max of 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, there might be some that'll be a little bit longer, but most of it will just be checking in. How's it going? Updates, questions. Let me know how meetings are going. Let's talk about closing. Let's talk about training, whatever it's going to be that call. Okay. So if you look at, let's say they're 30 minutes. Okay. Which I don't even think the majority of them will even be anywhere near that. But let's say that's 7 days a week of 30 minutes. Okay. So that's 3.5 hours more a week over the 12 weeks. So that's 36 hours. Okay. 36 hours on top of the 84, that's 120 hours. 120 hours over 12 weeks. Okay, that's 30 hours a month. All right, that's literally an hour a day. All right, that is almost nothing. Now, when you think about it, think about how long you have to work somewhere to be at 6 figures in earnings. Okay, you have to work some places you will never get six figures in earnings. Some places you may have to work there for 20 or 30 years. How many hours do you have to put in over 20 years to get to a 6-figure position? Okay, so I'm literally going to give you a roadmap where you can get there in the next 90 days guaranteed, or I'm going to hand you $5,000. So I just told you 120 hours. Okay, so 120 hours max. That's $41.66 an hour. Okay. That's $40 an hour that you're going to get paid guaranteed for your time. So if all you did was complete everything we talked about, and then you were an anomaly and didn't hit 6 figures in annual earnings, that means I'm paying you $40 an hour over the next 90 days, a $5,000 check at the end of the 90 days. You have no reason not to do this, okay? It does not take full time, all right? We're doing it specifically on purpose for people who are part-time. We're talking about a 7-hour work week, okay? 7 hours over a work week, okay? That's not even, if you work a 5 or 6 day work schedule, that's like an hour a day. All right. And we're doing it in the evening. And all of the activities, all of the assignments, all of the requirements will all be done outside of business hours. So there's no reason why we couldn't easily have 200 or 300 people participate in this bounty and in this mentorship program, because you don't have to be full time. 7 hours is all we're asking for. That's literally 1 hour per day, per week for the next 90 days. Okay. So this is the bounty. It's out. It's set. It starts on Saturday. If you're going to participate, you will sign the document on Saturday that has my signature, your signature. Now, here's the thing. You can participate in everything. We're going to record this whole thing. We're going to record all the calls. We're going to record all the sessions. We're going to put it on my YouTube channel, and we're going to put it out there. And so you can participate in this without doing the guarantee, and you can come and go as you please. But if you want to be eligible for the $5,000 guarantee, you have to complete everything. You got to sign the document on Saturday, and it starts on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern in our training. I'll have the document ready for you to sign, and anybody who wants to participate can. And if you don't want to do the $5,000 guarantee, you just want to participate in the mentorship program, that's great. The more the merrier. You'll have all the details, you have all the information, and you don't have to stress about meeting all the requirements. But I think it's going to be very easy to do. It's a no-brainer, paying you $40 an hour for your activity, and or turning you into $100,000 a year earner guaranteed. So you've got no risk. Can't wait to see everybody on Saturday. We got the new presentation tonight with all the new vendors that are going live. Going to be described tonight, shown tonight to our guests for the first time. So you've still got 33 minutes, 34 minutes to get inviting for tonight's Zoom, zoomviproom.com. Tonight's Zoom will be the new presentation. We will also do the new presentation tomorrow night. And then don't forget the $5,000, $100,000 a year guarantee contest starts Saturday, 10 a.m. Central. We'll see you guys on Saturday morning. Thanks so much. Travel safe for those of you that are still traveling. Prayers to everybody in Los Angeles, around that area in California, and to everybody that's on their way home or that's about to be going through the snow apocalypse. Take care, everybody. God bless.